Why does the person who is truly wealthy often drive a car that is older than yours? It is a question that sounds like a riddle, but in the year 2026, it has become a necessary survival strategy. Most people are trapped in an exhausting cycle of looking successful just to impress people they do not even like. They buy luxury watches on high-interest credit, post staged pictures of expensive dinners, and announce every small win to a digital world that does not truly care. But while the masses are busy building a fragile image, the truly wealthy are busy building an invulnerable fortress. Every expensive item bought purely for show is a brick removed from the foundation of your future freedom. Today, we are looking deep into the architecture of silence. We are exploring 7 fundamental rules that the modern elite use to grow their millions while remaining completely invisible to the public eye. In an era of total digital surveillance and immense social pressure, privacy is no longer just a personal preference. Privacy is the ultimate luxury and your strongest financial shield in this volatile economy. Before we dive into the blueprint of the invisible millionaire, I want to ask you one serious question. Are you building wealth so you can be seen by others? Or are you building wealth so you can be truly free? If you are ready to choose lasting freedom over temporary validation, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel right now. Your support helps us reach more people who are tired of falling into the loud poverty trap. Now let's examine the first rule of the financial fortress. Rule number 1 is the absolute and total lockdown of your income. In 2026, your income is highly classified information that should never be shared lightly. The very moment you tell someone exactly how much you earn, your personal problems begin to multiply instantly. Friends suddenly start seeing you as a private bank. Family members develop urgent medical emergencies, and colleagues begin to feel deep resentment toward your progress. Even if people have good intentions, knowing your exact numbers fundamentally changes the way they look at you and judge your actions. They start calculating how much of the dinner check you should pay, or questioning why you have not upgraded your lifestyle to match your salary. True wealth architects understand that silence is not just about secrecy. It is a primary strategy for long-term peace. If someone asks what you make, never feel obligated to give a specific dollar amount. Practice deflection phrases that are polite, firm, and leave no room for further questioning. You can simply say that you are doing well enough to be comfortable, or that you prefer to focus on the quality of the work rather than the numbers on the paycheck. A confident and quiet silence is always more powerful and respected than an insecure public announcement. Remember that nobody can ever ask you for a loan of money that they do not even know you possess. Rule number 2 is to live invisibly and significantly below your actual means. This is the core concept of the invisible zone. Imagine a massive gap between what you actually earn and what society thinks you earn. The wider that gap remains, the faster your private wealth will compound over time. Warren Buffett is still a prime example of this philosophy, even as we navigate the complexities of 2026. He lives in the same modest house he bought decades ago and drives a vehicle that does not turn heads. This is not because he is cheap or afraid to spend, but because he understands the tactical power of camouflage. When you look completely average on the outside, nobody expects anything special from you on the inside. You are not a visible target for professional scammers, and you are never pressured by the soul-crushing weight of lifestyle inflation. If you earn $200,000 a year but live like you earn $70,000, that $130,000 difference is your secret freedom fund. That is the money that works tirelessly for you in the background, while the rest of the world is busy paying off depreciating car loans. Focus your energy on building your bank account, not your driveway. Rule number 3 is to use private legal structures to hold your valuable assets. The ultimate goal of this rule is to own everything but appear to own absolutely nothing. In 2026, having your legal name attached to every piece of property you own is a massive liability. Wealthy individuals use entities like LLCs and private trusts to create a thick layer of legal separation. This is not about hiding from the government or doing anything illegal. It is about legitimate legal protection and personal privacy. If someone searches for your name in public records, they should find nothing but a blank page. Your primary home, your stock investments, and your private businesses should be held in structures that do not broadcast your identity to the world. This setup protects you from frivolous lawsuits, aggressive creditors, and unwanted attention from the public. It also creates a healthy psychological distance between you and your money, making it much harder for you to spend on a whim. Treat your wealth like a high-security vault that requires multiple private keys just to open. Rule number 4 is complete and total social media silence regarding your personal success. The algorithm of 2026 is meticulously designed to feed on envy and social comparison. Every time you post a digital win, you are essentially inviting thousands of people to compare their struggles to your highlights. This creates unnecessary distance in your real-life relationships and attracts digital predators who are looking for their next target. If you have a major business breakthrough or a massive return on an investment, celebrate it privately with your spouse or a trusted mentor. Do not feed the hungry sharks on the internet who are waiting for you to slip up. True success does not require a digital like button to be valid or meaningful. Truly wealthy people spend their limited time building their empire, not taking high-quality photos of it. If you feel you must post, focus your content on helpful ideas, your pets, or the beauty of nature. Keep all of your financial milestones locked safely in the vault where they belong. Rule number 5 is to never discuss your specific investment tactics with anyone. Sharing your private portfolio is exactly like handing your secret playbook to the opposing team during a game. If you tell people about a specific winning trade, they will try to copy your moves without understanding your risk tolerance or your timeline. When they inevitably lose money because they do not have your discipline, they will blame you for their financial failure. You effectively become an unpaid financial advisor with all of the legal risk and zero of the financial reward. Keep your specific stock holdings and crypto positions classified at all times. If someone asks you for investment advice, speak only in general philosophies like the importance of low-cost index funds or long-term patience. Never reveal your exact entry points, your exit strategies, or the total size of your positions. Investment secrecy protects your hard-earned competitive advantage and preserves your personal relationships. Rule number 6 is to keep your business dealings completely quiet until they are finished and finalized. There is an old and wise saying that you should announce your victory only after it is won, never before the battle has even started. In the fast-paced business world of 2026, premature talking is the quickest way to kill a promising deal. Competitors can move in quickly to steal your ideas, and jealous individuals will always find ways to sabotage your progress if they see you coming. Information travels faster today than at any other point in human history. Keep your upcoming projects in stealth mode until the contracts are signed, the seals are dry, and the money is safely in the bank. When people ask, what you are currently working on, simply tell them it is just a small project you are tinkering with in your spare time. Let the world underestimate your ambition while you are quietly preparing for a dominant and successful launch. Silence in business is a clear sign of emotional maturity and strategic depth. Finally, rule number 7 is the ultimate stealth weapon of the wealthy, which is to actively let people underestimate you. This is by far the hardest rule for the human ego to follow, because we all have a natural desire to be seen. We want people to know that we are smart, successful, and powerful members of society. But there is a massive tactical advantage in being perceived as completely average or even slightly below average. When people think you are just barely getting by, they generally leave you alone and stay out of your business. They do not try to sell you expensive things you do not need, and they do not look for ways to take a piece of your hard work. Strategic underestimation is like wearing a digital cloak of invisibility in a world that is obsessed with being noticed. It allows you to move through the world with zero friction and maximum efficiency, while others are struggling every day to maintain a high-status image. You are quietly accumulating real power and absolute freedom. As we look toward the challenges of the future, these 7 rules will only become more vital to your success. The world around us is becoming louder, more transparent, and significantly more judgmental every single day. Choosing to be silent in 2026 is a revolutionary act of self-preservation. It is exactly how you protect your mental peace, your family's security, and your growing fortune. If you found real value in these strategies today, please give this video a big thumbs up. It truly helps the algorithm show this important content to others who are searching for the truth about building wealth. I really want to hear from you in the comments section below. Which of these 7 rules do you think is the hardest for you to follow in your own life right now? Is it the constant urge to post your life on social media? Or is it the inner desire to correct people when they underestimate your intelligence? Let us start a serious conversation about the hidden power of stealth wealth. Always remember that true wealth is what you do not see with your eyes. It is the luxury cars that were never purchased, the expensive watches that were never worn, and the grand announcements that were never made. Thank you so deeply for watching, and I wish you nothing but success as you stay silent on your journey to the top.